Sounds like sex every time.
Sex. Nothing but wins.
Yeah, sex.
So you start 17.
17.
Episode.
Oh yeah, episode 17. I thought you were 17 when you started having sex.
Around there. I wasn't having sex or watching porn in the first grade like you were.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. I had a taste of it. It's pretty good. Champion of the Sun. Shout out to the guys over at Labyrinth. Shout out to our boy Adam. What up?
The friends over there always hooking us up.
Yeah, I sure wore my shirt.
Had to pay a visit. You wear that shirt all the time.
I know. I'm in scrub mode, okay?
Yeah, I
it's
know.
a nice, comfortable shirt.
Shaggy mode, too. Shaggy.
Yeah, I got slippers on right now. I don't play. I'm actually wearing Blue Point. But fuck Blue Point. No, not fuck Blue Point, but...
Yeah, had a visit to the boys over there, though. We had like a quick 45-minute drive. That was my first time going on the highway in a long time, and it was quite the experience, actually.
Oh, my God. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, come on.
I totally forgot about
multiple hazards on the road.
Multiple hazards, dude. Stay home, man. Stay home, stay safe. And it's not because of COVID. It's because these fucking people are driving out here.
Like, yeah, on the highway alone, there was a pallet or something that dropped off a truck. Like a big thing. Big thing. I can't explain it.
I had to swerve out of there. Hit it with a...
In the middle of the highway.
Yeah, that was definitely a hazard. And we learned something that day. Well, Kev learned something that day. You were talking about the Department of Transportation being hella strict on, like, wide loads and, like, big loads and stuff like that. I didn't know that they were in control of that. I thought it was like, if something falls off, it's
The truck enforcement is strict around
I thought if something fell off, it was just like, that sucks.
Nah, that's strict.
Yeah,
like, that's no joke.
Yeah.
I mean, we're swerving in the middle. Like, that could have caused a pile.
At 70 miles an hour, probably.
And we're going to Labyrinth, 45-minute drive to get some beer. And to risk our lives to get some beer, yeah, we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
We're probably not the first people that did it.
No problem there. Not only that, what about the car with the fucking...
Oh, yeah, so...
The door.
Some Honda, probably like early 2010s, like a 12 Honda, not like a 97 Civic, had its back door at least like open enough to where I could see into the car. And it was zip tied to the inside. And it was just in the middle lane, just door ajar.
Just ready for
dangerous. Dangerous.
Ready for all kinds of just whatever collision.
Yeah, but we really didn't review
clean off. You could have went clean and hit that door.
Oh, no, 100%. Oh, yeah, and the cop didn't pull him over.
Yeah, the cop's just sitting there playing his damn games on his phone.
This is a good beer. This is really good.
You like this one? I like this one.
It is 6.8%.
But I'm generous with the beers. I like a lot of beers, but this one's good.
But this is our forte right here. It's like, it's juicy, it's an IPA, it's high in alcohol content. Let's get faded, let's sip, let's do it. It's Memorial Day today. Happy Memorial Day. Do you know the purpose of Memorial Day?
The purpose?
Yeah.
Like the general purpose?
Yeah, like I don't really, like, is it because we have, like, is it like a war thing?
It's like paying respects to the dead and to those who serve. It's probably just that general category. I think it might be dead or alive. It's probably both. Just
DOA.
Between that and Veterans
Is DOA dead on arrival or dead or alive?
I don't know. DOA? I thought it was dead or alive.
Or is it DOA, like death on arrival? Like death on arrival to autotune. DOA autotune.
I guess that could be it.
Or it's death autotune.
I think you're overthinking it. I've never even said
it's all
DOA
three.
Personally, but...
But yeah, happy Memorial Day. It's a shitty day for a cookout, but if you're cooking out, good for you guys.
Yeah, I had an American shirt I was going to put on too as a guest shirt. I like guest, but something was wrong with the neck. You know, the neck was like...
loose?
Very loose.
I hate a loose neck.
But also, like, when you pull it forward, right? You pull it...
It's too low?
No. Actually, in the back, it had all the space. And I just didn't like the way it looked. It was like this extra... You know what I mean?
It's like
too much going on.
You got a little too much air in the back. You got too much flow.
Exactly. There was air in the back of the shirt.
I hate air in the back.
I'm just going to throw the shirt out.
It is weird how, like, certain fits are different. Like, why isn't shirts just made, like, one... Like, a medium is just medium across the board. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is certain... Well, I get the fabrics part, but, like, why is, like... Okay, Hanes not the same as Fruit of the Loom? Like, why do those mediums... change?
I don't know, just preference, I guess. With the way, I mean, because even my old roommate, right, Pedro, shouts out to him, but he was like 5'8", 5'9". I think he was like 5'9". He might have been tough. Yeah, I think he was like 5'9". But I'm 5'5". But we both rock a medium, you know, and we both fits us good. I can't even lie. Like we would wear, like sometimes he would just take some of my shirts. I would be okay with it. Yeah, but we were both a medium, and he was a little taller. But it's just, you know what I'm saying? Like if you get a medium shirt, you could be you might like a little looser. Some people like a little tighter. Maybe you like it shorter. Maybe you like it a little longer.
I guess that's true. You know what I really hate? Like when the sleeves are like money, but like the waist isn't.
Yeah.
Or like the waist is money and the sleeves are like up. Like
I could give you a
on the
prime
shoulder.
example. Like
I need the sleeve on the bicep.
When I'm in the dressing room, right, and you could do one of these, and there's too much.
Yeah.
There's just too much extra shit on the waist. I don't like that.
Can't like that. We don't like that.
I spend a lot of time.
Nice fitted stuff.
Fitting.
Yeah.
Fitted is key. Some slim fitted shit.
Yeah. Not tight, but you know.
I spend a lot of time in dressing rooms. I can't lie. Probably more than a girl.
Now, how many times, and this is a big thing for me, especially for jeans, how many times does something fit in a fitting room and then you got home and it just doesn't fit the same?
All the time.
It always happens.
All the time. That's why I can't really online shop for clothes. I've tried it. I just always end up disappointed. Just something about it won't fit right.
I don't think I've ever gotten clothes online.
It's not really for me because a shirt and a hoodie could be two different things. Like you.
Yeah, 100%.
There's a whole
100%.
different set of issues that could go wrong with the hoodie alone in terms of like the baggage or maybe the hood is too much.
Or the sleeves are too short.
Yeah, too short, too long. It's always something.
Or too long. You hate to get a sleeve caught in the faucet when you're trying to wash your hands.
Yeah, too much chest room, maybe too much chest up here. There's a lot of different flaws with clothing.
Yeah, what the fuck? We can't. This is 2020. We haven't figured out clothing. Clothing?
Yeah.
See, I could see if it was like, okay, a cotton fabric medium fits this way. But no, there's 400 different variations. Or a linen medium fits this way. I could see the fabrics being the difference, but I don't really see how you could have like, okay, cotton fits this way, but that cotton doesn't fit that way.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking bullshit.
You know what I can't stand either? Oh, I'm losing my train of thought here.
Talking about cotton mediums.
Nah, not cotton mediums. I hate that.
That's all good. It's all good.
No, because I could go on a clothing rant with ease all the time.
See, my jeans, I don't like jeans that are too tight, but I don't like jeans that are too loose. There's like a very fine line between terrible and not terrible.
I get that. Oh, this is what I was going to say. Every time I go back into the past, it could be even like 2 years ago, I'm always like, what were you thinking? What were you wearing? Because now it's just like my preferences change all the time. I think I'm getting better and better at what I like and what, for my size, I'm small and skinny, so I know what I look good in and what I don't.
Oh, 100%.
But I'm thinking like 3 years, or let's say like 5 years ago, right? Maybe like high school, like cargo shorts. Fucking awful look nowadays. Terrible. Baggy. Like
camouflage shorts.
Past the knee and
that
everything.
Taylor gang wave went really fast.
Huge pockets, really baggy shorts. Man, that's a terrible trend.
You know what, too, though? I think a lot of it has to do with, like, maturing. I feel like we wear more mature clothes now. You know what I'm saying?
It's like being mature, but you also don't want to be basic.
Yeah. But, like I'm not into big sneakers I'm not a big sneaker person no more. I want like dress shoes or like casual boat shoes or like low cut shit. And then or like boots. I don't want to wear Jordans and Nikes and LeBrons and KDs. Like I'm over that. I'm over all that hype. I'd rather spend cuz you could spend like I got a pair of low cut Tommies, you've seen them, for $50. And they're fly. But they're nice. And they're not sneakers when you're spending $200 on one pair.
I like a few good pairs of sneakers. I agree with you about like being over the sneaker phase. Yeah. But I like having a few good pairs to go with some joggers or maybe sometimes some jeans and pull off a good look like that. More of like a street kind of an urban look.
I mean, I got them. I'm just over them. But I'm not going to the bar with my LeBrons on.
No. Collection wise, it's definitely over. Don't get me wrong, they're still fresh and stuff, but it's just how many outfits could you pull off with those besides the casual / sports athletic look?
That's why I like I don't really know what they're called. They're not boots, but they're like high top shoes. You know what I'm talking about when I show you.
Yeah.
But they're dressy.
Yeah, kind of like boots.
But they're brown. They go with everything.
They kind of got.
They're easy. Yeah. They're easy to match with. So it's like boom, and then you're like. You know, you're casual, but you're also ready to go if you step into a more dressy arena.
Yeah. I have to admit, on this podcast, I don't try to dress up at all. I wear some of my most basic clothing.
No. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't think I might never have done a podcast in jeans.
Like what I'm saying right now, like I love fashion, male fashion, I love it, but it does me no justice on the show.
You're into fashion like that? I'm not into it like that.
honestly, with this site now, down the line, I would love to have just a little blog section over there of what I'm wearing throughout the week. Cool stuff, cool things that I picked up. Maybe do a haul.
I think
are cool.
I think I would be the type of person that just throws designer shit on. Like, I would be that guy.
All designer.
Yeah, like, I don't have, like, a style. Like, I just have, like, Louis head to toe.
I
got 40 grand on me. Like, that's it.
I like to mix and match, but I'm a sucker for good deals. Like, I still love thrifting.
See, like, you could, Rob will have an outfit that costs $5 and look way more fly than me when I bought, my watch, $200. This, that, and the third. Like, everything's expensive, but Rob looked flyer than me with his $5 outfit on. That shit pisses me off.
It's the beauty of it, man. Good deals.
Yeah, you know what? But I'm good with the word, so... One last
thing to say on the clothing, though. No matter how much I love clothes or what brands, fashion trends, nothing beats the plain white tee.
Nah, and that's that. If I had to put my style into a box, white tee, black tee, gold jewelry. That's it.
You're really fixated on this jewelry.
That's it. I love jewelry. I love jewelry.
If I
could have 7 of these, I'd wear 7 chains if I could. I would. And I'd have a watch, I'd have bracelets on, and I'd have 10 rings on if I had the money to have all that shit.
I would get a couple rings.
And you know what I'd wear? A white fucking tee, jeans, and regular shoes. Fixate on the glisten, baby. Fixate on the glisten. I don't care about everything else. Is that ignorant?
Nah, not at all. What?
I just like the jewelry aspect. I'm not big on diamonds. I like gold. I like gold.
Gold member.
Sorry, we don't speak freaky deaky Dutch.
My winky was a key.
I'm not gonna taste it. I need it.
What's that timer say over there? I can't see the timer.
We're at 12 minutes.
All right, we got time.
Plenty of time. 18 minutes to go, baby.
What do we want to get into? I do have a couple things I want to say.
Hey, go ahead. I was thinking about the parallel universe, but we could do whatever you got going on over on the laptop.
Okay, first of all, I've been watching Avatar: The Last Airbender, revisiting my childhood on Netflix, and it's fantastic. I'm on season 3 right now, and no commercials, just run right through. Loving every second of the show.
I tried to get into it last night.
Season 1?
Yeah.
Start from the beginning?
I remember everything pretty much. Like, for most of me, it's, like, all familiar. Like, I'm not like, I forgot. Like, the whole village things happens. The fire guys come. They take Aang. Whatever. But I stopped watching. I got bored. I can't lie. I'm going to go back to it, but, like, it was late last night. And I was, like, falling asleep type thing.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't want to get too into it because I actually want to, like, revisit the story and everything.
Yeah, I like the story. It's really deep. Like, they got, like, the symbolism and shit, and the character development's cool.
You know what's crazy, too? In the first episode, they say the word sexist. In the first episode.
I didn't pick that up.
Yeah, Katara calls her brother sexist.
Oh.
In the first episode.
Yeah, because he's talking.
Yeah, which I was very surprised to hear that. Because was it 90s or was that early 2000s? That was 2000s. Yeah. Early 2000s. Which I was surprised that a cartoon would say sexist or anything that has to do with that word at all.
Yeah, it wasn't as big of a deal as it is now.
No, yeah. But so it's crazy that, obviously we didn't pick up on it because we weren't in tune to, like, those type of issues or whatever. But it's cool that they were, like, touching on that a little bit.
That's pretty cool. But yeah, I like the show. A lot of deep meaning behind it, and they really focus on, like, if you go on, like, Reddit and see what people are talking about, like, they make good points how the show goes into depth about how, like, real war struggles and issues and refugees and the way all the invasions happen, and they focus on what happens to all, like,
I actually didn't think about that either.
Like a lot of robbing in the poor villages, and it's really cool stuff. I don't know. I enjoy the show.
Yeah, because they pulled up to that village, the fire people. I forget the dude's name, the prince or whatever. He pulls up to that village, and, like, the only defense that they have is Katara's brother. And then he's preparing the army of, like, little kids, which in, like, real life, it's funny, but if that was real life, that's, like, crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's cool concepts. Momo, too. Momo is one of my favorite characters.
Momo?
The lemur.
I don't know I don't remember that.
You don't remember Momo of all people? The little lemur that flies around?
I'll have to see a picture of him. Dude, Appa's the greatest character in the show. I don't know what you're talking about. Yep. Take off. Peace. I'm out. All right, the real question is, what would you be? If you had to choose one, you can't be the Avatar. You have to choose one bending element.
Oh, it's easy. Air.
You're going to go air, right?
Like 200%.
It has to be air, because air is fucking BA. Air's badass.
I think water's right behind it.
Water's cool. I feel like fire kind of sucks.
Fire sucks dick, dude.
I feel like because but the only thing about it, so there's not a lot of water benders, right? There's more fire benders than water benders.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, why aren't the water benders just fucking these people up? Because like it's easy. But Earth, you're just like, I mean, Earth is okay. Earth is probably 3 for me.
I mean, Earth is cool, but I mean, Earth's cool if you like work with your hands and you like. Earth is good. Earth is good for workers, like blue-collar workers and stuff. You get shit done, all right? But I don't know if it's that fun. It could be fun, but it's not
like
as fun
air,
as
you're just like chilling. Like you can do whatever you want.
Way too much fun.
You got the staff that turns into a
the
thing.
The air ball that you ride around on.
That too.
You're so fast.
You want to race? Oh, boom, throw it on your legs and you're out.
So many fun things. That's what I'm saying. It's just fun. Would have to be
it's
fun. But water could be cool too. You got the ice, the snow, the clouds.
I wish they made a live-action Avatar. That'd be sick.
You think so?
I think it'd be sick.
I think a lot of shows are better off stayed as like animation and cartoons. Yeah. Like the Mortal Kombat, the way they switched it, like that new movie that came out last month, and they switched it to anime. It's really cool.
Yeah, anime's cool. I mean, more could be done. It's like because you know it's not real. When you do a live action, you kind of try to make the person who's watching believe that it's like a real thing.
Well, yeah, with the graphics and stuff. What do you call them? Like
CGI and
CGI.
Shit.
Like the real Mortal Kombat movies, like with real actors, like they just suck.
Yeah, see, because I heard the World of Warcraft movie sucked, and that was like CGI.
Yeah.
Or it's Warcraft. It was.
It's hard to do, and that's like a budget, you know. Like that's like Game of Thrones type shit. Like the way they do stuff with the dragons, and it's like unbelievable stuff. But you need a budget to make it that believable. Yeah.
HBO budget.
I'll take an animation show or movie all day.
Yeah, because you know what too? In Disney Plus, I've been not recently, but when it first came out, I was like really into like an old Spider-Man anime, and it was so cool, and it was like it wasn't too childish, but it was like that fine line to where I felt like the Mortal Kombat movie was probably like that fine line.
Yeah.
To where it's not childish, but it's not like overly done as well.
Exactly. Cool stuff.
But I did like the Detective Pikachu movie. That was
new,
cool.
Right?
Yeah, that's probably came out late last year, fall last year, I think. But like to watch the Pokemon, like how they made them, like that was dope. Like they made them look cool as shit.
Yeah, that's kind of like what they did with Mario, the Odyssey game, right? Like they put Mario and they put him like in like a real life setting. Like
I don't know.
City setting.
I didn't see that.
It's a game, but yeah, I don't know. I heard that game was like really good for Switch, which I haven't tried yet. But
was that the one that Donkey did a review on that he was in love with?
Yeah.
Oh, so all right, yeah, okay. Shout out to Donkey. I like watching his videos. You see?
You see? What do you want to talk about the parallel universe?
Oh yeah. So basically, these scientists found this particle that defies the way that we understand physics. I'm not gonna get crazy into it because it's a little complex, but so one scientist made a theory that this could be like part of a parallel universe in which time travels backwards from the Big Bang. So basically, our apocalypse would be, or their apocalypse would be our Big Bang. So like their end of civilization would be our beginning. So it's in reverse. Everything's in reverse. So, which was kind of crazy, but they don't have any type of proof at all. But New York Post made a post that was like, it's been proven. There's another universe, and everybody was like, oh my God, it's crazy. But then the scientist came out and was like, yo, it's just a theory. Like, there's no real evidence. But my point was like, if there was a parallel universe that was going backwards and we found out what our ending was, how do you think that would affect the parallel universe?
I don't know.
Like if we were able to see that through a window.
What's cool about the parallel universe though is that it's infinite. So there's so many possibilities that you can't wrap your head around it. That's why I love Rick and Morty so much. Back to the end.
I was gonna say too. I was like, we're gonna go to Rick and Morty next because it has to be.
What's cool is like at least you kind of see it in the visual. Like even though it's playful, but I mean they really like paint that picture that there's unlimited possibilities going on. Like there's we could cover every single podcast subject in the whole universe. Like that's one possibility. Yeah. Really.
That's just one possibility.
And that's our podcast possibilities.
That's like, and I always forget that the Morty that's in, like, say right now, isn't even the original Morty. Correct? Didn't Morty die and then Rick had to go into a parallel universe and take another Morty? Didn't that happen? And then
No, they
or did they kill Morty in a different parallel universe.
They didn't kill them, but they went to a universe where they were going to die. Their destiny was to die.
Oh.
Like that was one of the parallel universe outcomes was that Rick and Morty dies. So they're like, okay, we're gonna go to this universe and just fill that void where they were and act like nothing ever happened.
So they're in another parallel. They're not in the original universe then. They're what they started it.
Yeah. They just move. They pack up and leave.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. I knew there was some type of change.
Yeah. There. So that's just the thing that there's endless possibilities of the parallel universe.
Imagine like your dad was like, yo, by the way, like I'm not even your real dad. Like I'm your dad, but like in universe 375. This is universe
that also
419.
happened later in the show too when they dropped Jerry off at a daycare full of Jerrys. Like all the different Ricks and Mortys drop off the Jerrys at a daycare.
Oh my god!
And then they mix up the Jerrys, and they're like, "Wait, maybe this is just take this one."
It's all good. Don't even worry about it.
They never tell you. You don't know.
That's hilarious.
But it's the same guy.
It's dope. Yeah, it's dope that there's only one guy doing all that shit.
Pretty much 2 guys, I think.
I find it crazy when people could do like solid mimics of somebody else. Like you know what I'm talking about?
Like different personalities.
Yeah. Like they have the different voice. Like their voice control is so crazy.
Oh, like Austin Powers, right there, dude.
Yeah.
Powers, Dr. Evil, fat bastard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
That dude. Where did Michael Myers go? Where did he go?
I actually read up on it. They're trying to do like another Austin Powers, but it just keeps getting like tossed around. And then Mini-Me died, so it kind of set things
Did
back.
he kill himself?
Yeah. Some crazy shit.
I felt like he was CGI the whole time. They could CGI him.
Crazy.
They could CGI him.
So which
would be fucked up probably.
So Mike Myers is like still around. I think he's just living his good life.
Who decided to name him Mike Myers?
I don't know.
Because
no idea. Beats me.
You got to live with that stigma forever. Because everybody knows Mike Myers, the horror person. And then you got this other guy named Mike Myers who's funny as fuck, like this little British guy, who's not even close to like the Mike Myers character. Makes you think, makes you wonder. There's some sick individuals out here.
Yeah, I don't know who came first, but
when you think about it, Mike Myers got to be like 50s right now. He's got to be in his 50s.
He's got to be 50 something.
So the horror character Mike Myers probably came out in the 70s. So he might have been first.
They got to be close.
Got to be close. We're gonna have to look at that later.
So anyways, would you rather travel to the future or the past?
I think I'm going past.
Come on, dude. What?
The thing about the future is if you know the future, it fucks everything up. If you had seen Back to the Future, you would know that.
I just feel like the past is overhyped. I think you get bored quick. I'd get super bored. What?
Dude, what do you mean you get bored quick?
What do you mean?
I can give you 3 events right now. Michael Jackson performances, Biggie Smalls performances, and Tupac performances.
I think they were just music.
There's three concerts you can go to right now. You can go to Frank Sinatra, Elvis. You can do a million different things.
I thought you were at least gonna hit me with like a Renaissance or something.
No, fuck that. I don't want to go there. You might get killed. Fuck that shit.
Plague.
I'm just gonna go to VIP section at Tupac.
Dude, if I go to the past, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna get really bored.
I don't think so.
Dude, even if you go to the 90s, you can't even use a phone. You can't do any of that. Like
It's legit, dude. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to the 90s. I'm going to New York. I'm hanging out with the Friends cast, and we're chilling. All right. I'm gonna be boys with Joey Tribbiani, and that's it.
Now I would get really heated though.
You're not gonna go to a disco in the 70s.
No, disco would be pretty cool.
Like or 60s or when it was, whatever it was.
Disco gotta be 80s, right? Do all
80s.
All of it.
Go to like
that music's pretty fire too. Disco music is pretty good.
Go to like a Woodstock.
I don't know what a Woodstock is.
Dude, those like psychedelic, those like 70s too. Like pop acid and shrooms and like smoke mad weed and shit. Like a big outdoor concert. Like a festival.
And you're only talking 30 years right now. 40 years?
Yeah, dude. You're talking about getting bored. We got plenty of time.
I'm talking about like hitting like the Viking era and like the
exactly.
Like the Plague era.
Let's do decade by decade. You know? I want to go see Biggie perform.
No, my thing is though, like if you go way back, like those people gotta be stubborn. You know, like you try to change their opinion on something, like this is the way things are gonna be, and they just be like, "Fuck you!" Like I don't even know when my own birthday is.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Like
idiot.
Like, did they even keep track of their own birthdays back then?
What, like Viking time?
Maybe Viking? I don't know.
Probably not.
Maybe after Jesus. Maybe
I feel like there was always like a map of time. Maybe not like set how we have it, but like if you think about it, like the Mayans had like the sundial. Like they kept track of days.
Yeah, and they got wiped out.
They get wiped out.
And then these people are ignorant just for the pure. I mean, what are you even wiping people out for? Just for your power?
That too, yo. I would go to like, dude. You can see like Christopher Columbus pull up and he'd be like, "Yo, I was here first, bitch," and then he snipes you, just because that's what he did. He killed everybody that was there. You could like see how shit really went down.
But dude, you gotta wonder too, how many like conquered events happen. And then whoever conquered the other person just rewrote the history books.
Yeah, they were just like, nah, that didn't happen like that.
And that's what we learn about. Mm-hmm. It's insane.
Oh, yeah. But I heard that they, like in other countries, the way that we're taught shit, they're taught differently. Like, I think they teach the Revolutionary War different in, like, the UK.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Like, I wonder what they say. Like, we cheated or something? Did we cheat? You gotta watch The Patriot.
Do I really?
Yeah. That's a sick movie.
Was it just another war movie?
Yeah, but it was sick, though.
Just like 30 of them?
It was a good movie. Mel Gibson, Heath Ledger, R.I.P. Heath Ledger is a young boy. It was a good movie. A lot of murder. Love to see it.
I think I would rather go to the future still. I can't lie. I'll go to the future. I want to see. I want my mind to be blown.
Yeah, but see, you could change the future, though. You can't change the past. You have to tiptoe around the future.
I'm not trying to change shit. I'm just here to observe, baby.
Oh, wait, I guess you'd have to do the same thing in the past, though.
I'm just trying to observe, that's all. That's it. I just want to see what's going on, that's all. Because you know what?
Yeah, right. You're telling me you're going to find, like, an almanac, a sports almanac in the future and not bring it back and place a couple bets?
Did you really just combine sports with an almanac?
Well, that's what happened in Back to the Future.
Never seen that.
He got a sports almanac. He had all the records of like the sports events from like 1950 to 2000 or something. And like somebody got it and like made mad bets and got rich and fucked the whole timeline up.
Oh, gotcha. See, but I'm thrilled with space. In space, the Mass Effect video games are brilliant because of like space politics.
Yeah.
Like once we start, like we're the humans, we discover another species. And
intergalactic politics.
Yeah, like the politics side of it.
That's kind of crazy.
That would be cool to me.
Now let me ask you this real quick. If you had right now in 2020, you had the chance, they would say, "Yo, Rob Marini, you got to give up everything, but you can come with us to Mars." You going?
Just for the rest of my life?
All right, I'm not gonna say give up everything. You just get the opportunity to go to Mars. You going?
I think I'm going.
To like take that risk.
Do we got any good technology to get there?
No, I'm just as how we are today.
4 years?
Just right now.
Nah, that's boring.
What do you mean that's boring?
That's really boring.
You get to go in space.
Yeah, I know, but that's not efficient to me. That's just wasted time.
Yeah, I guess.
It's like 4 years, and then
you can do research though. What if you find something?
It's cool. I mean, I get there and I'm on an empty fucking planet. I got to start from scratch again. Like
it's true, but you could come back and be like, you could definitely talk to a chick and be like, "Yo,
yeah, I was on Mars.
Like no big deal.
On Mars. It's cold.
Whatever.
It's cold.
Took me 3 years to get there.
Mm-hmm.
I think it takes like 3 years to get there.
36.
It is what it is.
Didn't age out there.
Nope. Is that how it happens?
I was flowing around.
You don't age out there?
I don't know. I'm sure you do.
You ever see Interstellar?
No, I don't know why you even bother trying to...
Because there's like a rare, like... But like, I'll name like one random movie and be like, oh yeah, I saw that. I love that movie. Like,
I would say 1 out of every 30.
Yeah, I would say more than that. 1 out of every like 80.
Yeah.
Interstellar is another good movie. Matthew McConaughey, sick space movie.
But I want to go to the future when it's already established. Like, they got the colony on Mars. All right, let me go check it out. I already got the power to go there. I don't got to waste my own life getting there. It's already set up. Let me go visit. Let me just go observe real quick.
See what's up with it.
That's what I would...
How much do you think it would cost to get there?
What, to get to Mars?
Like to buy a ticket, like an airplane ticket.
A couple, 2-3 mil.
Couple million, right?
Couple million.
You gotta be rich.
Jesus.
She said, "Oh, you rich. I just want to go to Mars and hit a lit bitch."
Probably cost you like quick 1,000 just to get to Europe. 800, 2,000.
That's probably correct.
And I was asking people, would you rather visit all of Europe or would you rather go to the moon? Everyone said fucking Europe.
Yeah, I would visit all Europe.
I picked the moon.
Nah, fuck the moon. You just disregarded Mars because it's empty.
No, it is, but the moon is way shorter. It's a shorter distance, and you're talking. You said give up everything. If I did give up Europe, I'll give up Europe.
Nah, fuck that. I'm going to Europe. I want to drink around the world, baby. Let's get it. But I want to sip wine with the Pope.
But I would hit up the moon in that aspect. I don't know. I'd be free flowing, chilling.
Think the Pope's cool?
Pope?
You think he gets fucked up?
Is there only one Pope?
There's one Pope.
That's it?
Yeah.
You think he gets fucked up? Yeah, all the time.
The blood of Christ.
On the low,
He's sipping blood of Christ all day.
You think he got a Facebook?
We got about 5 seconds.
All right, whatever. The Pope seems
he doesn't have a Facebook.
The Pope seems like a cool guy.
We're out of here.